We start off with community news. We are always in the community. Emerest Health Royal Care have inaugurated a cutting-edge healthcare hub that's designed with the primary focus on the needs of both the client and the caregiver. Our Bronx Net reporter, Kim Aline, has a story.
A new healthcare hub launches in the Bronx. Emerest Health, a home and specialized healthcare service provider, opened the doors of their transformative hub to clients and caregivers in Southern Boulevard.
Done over here with Josh Jack, our directors, our leaders. They've really championed this vision for many years. Their goal was to open up a hub in the Bronx, a community-first home health aid, but not only for the patients, also for the caregivers, right? Everybody involved with the population in the Bronx, across New York City, everywhere, a building that covers many different types of care.
Josh Klein, CEO and founder of Emerest Health and Royal Care Companies, explains the origin of the long-time goal to open a multi-layered care facility in the Bronx.
When I started in healthcare, the Bronx people that are in the healthcare space welcomed me. And I told myself years ago that if I'm going to do a sophisticated building and really showcase the world that what we can do in the home care space, I'm going to do it right here in the Bronx.
Emerest Connect expands care through its technological branch, providing clients with unique ways to build community using a live and interactive TV studio.
Here we get to actually talk to the people, and we actually get to see them interact, have fun. We do games, we do health news, we do just talk, and it's really terrific. It's just a whole new way to look at, I guess, television.
In an effort to show appreciation to caregivers, the organization launched an initiative titled You at Perks. Through their Perks system, caregivers can access mental health support, rejuvenating spas, and nutrition education.
It's a hard job, right? It's a busy job, going into people's houses, taking care of them, many times long hours. We wanted a place for them as well.
Home health aides are underpaid, undervalued. They do so much. Want to have good outcomes. It's incumbent on us to first take care of the workforce so they can give back. And that's the only way, and that's what this building represents.
This brand new facility stands as a beacon of growth within the community, and the founder hopes that other boroughs follow their lead. To learn more about this organization, visit the link below. Reporting for BronxNet, Kibben Aline.
Well, congratulations to Royal Care, and thank you, Kibben. In other news, New Roots Community Farm celebrates its 10th anniversary with some free food, music, and DJ, and tours of the farm. Our Bronx Net reporter, Kyrie Moody, has details.
It's the 10th anniversary of New Roots Community Farm here on Grand Concourse, and community members are excited. They are engaging with the farm and the natural herbs of the earth, and this was the goal, to get more community members informed and educated about the earth.
Before the pandemic, we did have community engagement because we had a very strong membership base. The New Roots Community Farm is part of the International Rescue Committee. It's part of their program. So we did have community engagement, and we did plant a variety of crops, including culturally relevant crops for our refugees, asylees, and mostly immigrant population, and herbs as well. But you're right, during the pandemic, everything just spiked.
During and even now after the pandemic, people have turned to a more natural way of living, meaning that community members are taking full advantage of natural resources from the earth in their cooking, water intake, and even their medicine.
Medicine is food and food is medicine, right? Before we had modern pharmacies and modern types of medicines, you got your health and wellness from the food that you ate. In fact, I was just speaking to a lovely community member who recognized an herb and picked it, asked the garden manager what it was, and sure enough, it was a tea that her mother would make.
The Bronx, if you didn't know, has the most green spaces in New York City, from Katona Park to Pelham Bay Park to Starlight Park and many more.
Growing up in Midtown Manhattan, I did not have access to the same kinds of spaces and just access to space that I got to have this privilege here being in the Bronx, especially in the South Bronx, with all the history that I got to also learn about the space, about food access in particular.
Kiana Mickey is the executive director of the New York City's Mayor's Office of Urban Agriculture. She tells us more.
The Mayor's Office of Urban Agriculture is coming on our first year anniversary. It's an office that prioritizes how to lead the city's efforts in increasing the access to and the production of locally grown food, minimizing the contribution to climate crisis, and spurring green economic opportunity in the city.
To find out more about New Roots Community Farm, visit their website at farmersmarketcoalition.org. Reporting for BronxNet, Kyrie Moody.
Great work, Kyrie. Thank you. That's all the time we have for our Bronx updates. We are taking a quick break. And guess what? We've got more open when we return.